And we are live. Hey, what's up, New Zealand and the world? Lucas Lawman's Kiwi Voice. You may have seen over the last, well, you probably have seen over the last 6 months or so, there's been a number of mainstream media articles about the Freedom and Rights Coalition and the protests that have continued to be held in Christchurch. We have got leader of the Canterbury chapter of the Freedom and Rights Coalition, Derek Tait, with us this evening to respond to some more continued coverage. It was in the Norwest News, I believe, yesterday or today, around the fines that the Christchurch City Council has been issuing to the Freedom and Rights Coalition. Thanks for joining us, Derek. I really appreciate it. I know you're a busy man in between meetings, so thanks for taking the time to hang out with us.
All good, bro. Thank you.
Awesome. Hey, look, so essentially what I've got you on for is I just really want to clarify. The Christchurch City Council has repeatedly said to the mainstream media that they are issuing fines for traffic management that are going unpaid. Give us your side of the story. What's it all about?
Well, so with the traffic management side of things, I mean, I could build them. I could say to them, well, we do all the work. We got all the guys in high vis jackets, and we keep people safe on the street and the road and all the rest of it. Really, at the end of the day, Lucas, I think it comes down to this. It's in their minds the only way they could stop us from exercising our freedom and rights to protest, march and stand. So Yep. They thought it might slow us up.
Yeah, so, okay, yeah. So that's your feeling. I mean, I've been to, as all the viewers will know, and probably some that don't, I've been to all basically the protests since about the second or third one in, and I've never seen a council employee or a traffic management person around at all. Have you had anyone talk to you about any traffic management plans or anything from the council at any stage?
No, well, I actually haven't been dealing with them.
Okay.
The police wanted initially, what's going on here and what are you guys doing? All they wanted out of us was a guarantee that it would be peaceful, safe, and orderly. And then once I guaranteed that, then they wanted to know time, place, and route. And then they dealt with the Christchurch City Council. I've never dealt with the Christchurch City Council. Yeah.
Yeah, understand. So when it comes to traffic management, obviously that would sit under the police, I would believe. So that makes sense. I mean, for anyone that's watching that hasn't been to one of these protests, I mean, check out our coverage. Kiwi Voice has covered so many of these, and you can see all around in all of the footage that we've taken, there is no professional traffic management. There's no police helping with traffic management. So that's an interesting one. So have you had any dialogue with the councils after these repeated requests for payment of these fines?
No, but
no.
But I tell you now, Lucas, I'm about ready to go in and see them, and I will see them on my time and when I'm ready. And I felt at the time the timing wasn't right, and in spite of the constant fines and the rest of it, so now I'm about ready to sit with them and say, hey, I just want you to know face to face from me to you, you're not getting a cent out of me. Sure.
Yep. I look forward to seeing the result of that meeting, Derek. Look, finally, I just want to give you the chance to respond. As I say, there's been a number of articles, and specifically on Stuff. They seem to have quite a liking for what the Freedom and Rights Coalition and what you get up to. You get your face in the mainstream media quite a bit these days, as well as what's in the Norwest News. Have you been given fair chance to respond? And if so, have they put it all into the correct context and what you've said?
No, haven't. And when the few times they have spoken to me, it's quite funny when I read it in the paper and read the article. I think, was that me they were talking to?
Yeah, right.
Was that me or someone else? Just recently at the school there, one of the reporters he spoke to me, and he said, well, why are you here, Derek? And I said a couple of things, and a couple of those things were things like the Three Waters, but the main thing I said was around, I think it's hypocritical of Jacinda to come to a school when she's got a policy where she's passed it, and whether you agree with us or not, she's passed a policy, a law, where babies can be terminated up to 9 months and left on the table to die. So she's at a school having selfies and hugs with kids. These kids are lucky she wasn't in power years ago, because a lot of them wouldn't be here today if she had her way. So they didn't report that.
So the 9 months thing, I'm not familiar with that. It's probably a conversation we might need to have again later, because I didn't realise it was going. We're talking full term, so that's pretty full on. Yeah, full on. Yeah. That's full on. Okay, that's probably all we need from you, Derek. Really appreciate you. Unless you've got anything further you do wish to say, really giving you the chance to respond to the stuff that's been printed about you yourself recently. So yeah, anything else you want to finish off on?
Yeah, I mean, you and I know, Lucas, that the media will always spin, always lie, always give half-truths. I just want to say to the general public out there that I don't know who's worse, the media who tells the lies or people who believe the lies. And I also want to invite the media along next Saturday when we have our Three Waters March starting at 11 o'clock in Cramner Square. Come along and give the real story and hear the people.
Yeah, absolutely. Good way to finish, I think. I will keep an eye out for... I had them pointed out to me on a couple of other marches and I didn't approach, but if I get them spotted at the next march, I'll absolutely just go and say hello and see if we can get a couple of words and see how we get on. Thanks for joining us, Derek. Really appreciate it. Good clarification. I'll let you carry on to your next meeting. Awesome to talk to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Lucas.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye.